And the hand of the Lord was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them and smote them with emerods, even Ashdod and the coast thereof. I thought an emerald was a hemorrhoid. Isn't that a hemorrhoid? It says here that God destroyed them with hemorrhoid. Friend, I'm telling you, God will humble you. You be sitting sideways, laying on one cheek. Oh, let me see you get on that horse and wage war with somebody with a hemorrhoid, friend. I want to see you get on that horse like a big bad warrior. And I want you to ride in the battle with a hemorrhoid. I want you to go in the battle with your butt feeling like this. All day, walking around, your butt feel like this. I want to see you kick up dust. I want to see you defeat nations. I want to see you slay mighty men. It says here that the Lord didn't discomfort them with hemorrhoids. Verse 6, but the hand of the Lord was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them and smote them with emerods. All of them, everybody got hemorrhoids. Everybody butt feel like this. Do you know what that tells you? They were discomfited. Google that word. They had to sit it out, friend. Figs ain't gonna solve your problem, friend. The last thing you want is a fig. I don't want no figs. Nah, I'm cool on the figs, friend. I don't want no figs. Because I got this situation. I'm not able to get on a horse. I'm not able to wage war with mighty men and represent my territory. I have been discomfited in the most humbling way. God says, you think you're so mighty that you're going to come against my people? I'll humble you in a way that it'll make you look really, really small. You're going to have blood on the back of your pants. Joshua, you're going to get off that horse and you're going to be looking like it's that time of the month, and it's not. God, no, I need to laugh today. I'm so serious. I'm telling you, I've had a day today, y'all. You're going to be looking like it's that time of the month, and it's not. Okay, all right. And the men of Ashdod saw that it was so, that they said, the ark of God of Israel shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us and upon Dagon our God. Friend, God did Dagon and them terribly. God did Dagon bad, y'all. God did Dagon and the Philistines, all of them bad. He said, you think you're so mighty? I appreciated the spirit you had. I had to honor it. I appreciated it so much. I allowed you to take this ark. But don't you ever get it twisted. You can't handle me any kind of way. You don't have the power to handle me any kind of way. Handling me and my stuff any kind of way will require too much from you. And you're not going to be comfortable dealing with me and my stuff. Friend, there will be people that will want to be you and will look at you from a distance and see and search you and try to find where your power is, only to think that they got it and it's too much to handle. You can't do it. You can't do me, friend. You're better off doing you. You're better off leaving me alone, because what comes with me is expensive. I make it look like it's easy. It ain't easy at all, baby. Friend, what I tell you. But the only way that you'll know how difficult it is for you to get a taste of it. And in order for me to be able to justify, God is saying this, in order for me to be able to justify the retribution that I'm going to inflict upon you, I need for you to give me a reason. So go ahead and take this ark. Because you're bound to make a mistake. And when you do, there I am. Surprise. They take the ark, they put them in front of a Lord God. God sends them a sign, a slap on the wrist. Dagon is falling face first, friend. Go get Dagon. Go get your boy and pick him up and set him back up. Go get Dagon. A wise person would have noticed, okay, something's wrong with this. We need to figure this out. Why has Dagon fallen in front of this ark? They didn't see that. They picked him up, dusted him off, went on. Dagon falls again, head off, arms off. And now everybody but is sore. Everybody but sore. Men, women, children, everybody. Everybody walking around like this. Your mighty man can get encroached upon. It's worse than having been circumcised in a way. You got to sit on your butt. Friend, I'm not trying to be rude, but you got to imagine this. They have to sit on their butt behinds to go to battle. Long distance. Anybody ever ridden a horse? You know how up and down that is? You know how much friction that is back there? And you got hemorrhoids? It says that God struck them down with hemorrhoids, friend. They had hemorrhoids bad. It probably wasn't even like this. It probably was like this. Big old hemorrhoid sticking out of there. And you riding on it. Big mighty man, heavy, with all that artillery. You know they was in trouble. That's how God will humble you. That's exactly how God will humble you. Yeah. And that's what happens when you try to do what other people do. When you try to plot on other people and undermine them by trying to pinpoint what gives them their power, you'll never find their power. All you do is weave a web for your own selves. God will strike the Philistines and Ashdod and the whole coast of these people with so many plagues. They will be wanting to give people money to come get this ark. They will say, this thing has become such a problem to me. I would rather pay to get rid of this. I don't want to wage war with these people. I want to part ways with these people. I want to go back to the beginning of this and just do away with this because it's become so heavy on me. That is what the Philistines would experience. And they sent therefore and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines unto them and said, what shall we do with the ark of God of Israel? And they answered, let the ark of God of Israel be carried about unto Gath. And they carried the ark of God of Israel about thither. And it was so that after they had carried it about, the hand of the Lord was against the city with a great destruction. And he smote the men of the city, both small and great. And they had emerods in their secret parts. I done told you. Everybody is getting emerods. Why is God plaguing these people with emerods? Why? Well, it's a direct result of the technology that the ark is made of. Some people say that the ark was made out of some sort of radioactive enzyme energy, so that when you fooled with it the wrong way, when you tried to break it apart and tried to figure out what gave it its power, when you tried to reverse engineer it or tamper with it in any way, if you ever walked upon it in a certain way without the right garments on, it would adversely affect you. It said that because of its radioactive component, this is what gave the people hemorrhoids. Friend, people will want to know where your power is, and they will try to reverse engineer aspects of you or that thing only for it to harm them. Now everybody is afraid of this ark. They were already afraid of it from the beginning. When Israel got the ark, they were cheering and they were happy about the ark. God is never going to diminish his word nor the truth of his power by teaching these people how they should interact with the things of God. He's not going to do that. But what he will do is maintain the integrity of his truth and his power in that thing, while teaching the children of Israel how to align to it, and allowing all the various nations to continue to honor it at the level of reverence in which they initially did, or higher. That's what we're seeing here. This ark would gain momentum in its reputation. The people would, all of the outside neighboring nations would have even greater fear and a greater respect for the love that God had for these people and the things of God. They would learn what caused them this plague. This is why they say that the priests of Dagon, nor that any that come into Dagon's house, don't tread on the threshold of Dagon any longer. They respect it. They say, okay, this is God, the God of Israel's domain, and we respect it so much, we will never tread upon this again. This is the beauty of this God. He doesn't share space. He takes up space. He does not share space. He takes up space, friend.